So yes, that just happened. I am fishing with a snake, of all things. It's one of them gimmicky lures you walk by in the tackle shop, you look at, you laugh at, then you get to thinking, what if it would work? This is one of the snakes by Savage Gear, and the action looks amazing. And yes, I just caught, I'm not picking this slimy joker up again, I just caught a gar. I have been wanting to do a catch, clean, and cook on one of those. The meat looks amazing. He's trying to get out. From what I've seen online, they're slimy, they stink. I'll get past it, but the meat looks awesome. I hear it tastes a lot like alligator meat, which is really good. So today is going to turn into a catch, clean, and cook on one of those guys. Been wanting to do that for a while. I don't know if y'all can see on this river. Let me find a spot. See all these fish that are just rolling everywhere right here? One just did. Just watch and listen. Look over there. This is all gar. I have never seen so many gar in my life right here at the boat. This river is absolutely loaded with them. I'm trying to hurry up and get some bow fishing lights done, just some old cheap clamp on lights. And I'm gonna come down here one night and do a gar bow fishing series. Look right there. I mean, they're just everywhere. Look at this. So if this guy tastes good, these guys are in trouble. Well, I say that. I can't hit anything with my bow. But it looks like a lot of practice here. And some of these look 3 and 4 foot long. They're huge. So with that said, good morning. We are bass fishing with a snake and whatever else we're going to throw. Again, it's kind of a gimmicky lure. But I walked back by it 2 or 3 times and started convincing myself, hey, this might work on these rivers that are filled with snakes. We've got water moccasins and water snakes everywhere on these types of rivers. So I'm sure they've seen that before. I'm going to throw it for a little bit. If we catch fish, great. If we don't catch any fish, or other than this guy, I'm going to switch it up. We're just going to have a fun fishing day. I don't know what else I'll tie on. So welcome. He's still trying to get out. Let's see what we can do. And before y'all laugh at me too much, look at the action on this bait. And it twitches so good. I'll admit, it looks good. It looks real good. Will it work? I don't know. The other thing that concerns me is how the fish are going to get those treble hooks in the mouth. If they don't swallow it tail first, I don't know if they hit it from the side, they might not get hooked. But I've already got one fish in the boat and I just started throwing it. The usual size. Snake wasn't really working, so I figured I'd go to this old twitch bait. This is crazy. This is crazy. 2 in one day. Wow. Crazy. Go from catching, well, 1 other gar in my entire life to 2 today. The only reason I got that one was because he wrapped up in this braid so much. This is nuts. Well, not gonna have a problem doing a gar catch, clean, and cook today. I'm really looking forward to it, really am. Wild. been a while. Check this out, check this out. Check this out, guys. This has got to be a first for YouTube. Not one, but 2 stickfish. Man, that Whopper plopper's bad. You gotta be kidding me. What? This is crazy. Holy crap. Seriously. I hope these are good. Well, I don't know how well you can hear me, but it's been an interesting morning. I threw that one little bass back because there's no point in keeping him. Now I've got all these aggravating GAR to clean. Hope I don't regret this. 4 GAR, this may take a while to clean. We're gonna run out the river. I'm gonna show you the ride out. And then we'll head on to the house, clean these up, and we're gonna fry them up this afternoon. I'm pretty excited about this. Could be good, could be horrible. I hope not, I got 4 of them. But everything I've seen online says they're pretty good. They're just a nightmare to clean. And I've already bought some special tools just in case this day ever came. So I'm going to show you all that whenever we get back to the shop there. Let's ride out. Well, here we are back at the shop, and you're going to learn this with me. This is interesting. I've watched quite a few YouTube videos on how to do this in the past because I knew at some point I wanted to clean some GAR. I was just planning on having to get them by bow fishing. Man, look at here. I mean, seriously, I've went my entire life and only ever caught 1 GAR, and y'all seen that on one of my earlier videos a few weeks back. That's a tiny little GAR. Never caught one before that, and then today I get 4. So this is insane. These are lures I use, the old Whopper plopper 75. It caught 3 of them. And this Savage Gear snake, which I want to get back and try to do another video on that. That thing has some unbelievable action. I know it looks gimmicky, but I really think it will wind up catching probably good sized bass. Man, just the way it swims looks crazy. But the GAR, nevertheless, love these. I've already had them nip at the plopper so much in the past. I know they like it. Heck, every fish seems to like that sound. But today they were just getting themselves wrapped up. Thank goodness I was fishing on braid, or I probably would not have a single one of these fish and would have lost my plopper. So a lot of people ask me why I fish braid. Hey, this is a good reason right here. It really makes me feel confident that I'm going to keep these expensive lures tied on, because I just don't ever know what's going to bite my lure. Could be an alligator for all I know. I've caught them before as well. But enough rambling on. This has been an interesting day. Let's learn how to clean these things together. I think it's going to be kind of a nightmare, but luckily for me, I've already bought some tools because I've been prepared for this day. I think it's going to make it a whole lot easier. Let's figure it out. All right, I just tried one. First time I ever cleaned a GAR, I wanted to go ahead and clean one real quick before I got on camera looking like a fool. It wasn't that bad, but I'll tell you why it wasn't that bad. Luckily, I did my homework and I've got the right tools. For starters, get you a board, drive you a nail through it, and there's a soft spot right underneath the jaw that you can put that right through. These fish are dead. They may have some nerves, may jump, might not, but I've taken care of them. All right, that's crucial because these things are slimy, and as you're working back, getting the meat off, working through the scales, you definitely want that nail through the head. Otherwise, there's no way I could hold this thing. Get you a saw of some sort. You got to have this. This stuff is pure armor right here. And what you're going to do is just behind the head right here, you're going to make an incision through that armor. Because you're not cutting through that with a knife. This is the critical component. Get you a pair of 10 snips, and you want straight cut 10 snips, nothing that's going to curve left or right. And I found this pair with this long reach, because what I'm going to have to do is get underneath these scales and cut all the way to the back. I just can't think of a good way to do that without 10 snips. I'm sure there are other ideas out there, but this is a critical component. I don't think you could clean these without going insane without a pair of 10 snips. All right, you're going to make an incision all the way down on each side. Okay, do that on both sides. And the reason why you're going to make an incision down here and here on both sides is because we're going to lay this skin back once we get to working it down. All right, now I'll start by cutting a line dead center down the back. This is probably the hardest part. This is why you want a nail and 10 snips. See how quick and easy that was? These are a must. This is my first time ever cleaning these type of fish again. Something that I will do different next time because they're so slimy and because this is so sharp now. I think a good fish cleaning glove is a must. I've got to keep this somewhat YouTube friendly, so if at any point these start getting a little too bloody, you may see me kind of cut, edit, skip ahead. That's why. All right, now, again, I've made this cut all the way down to this back fin. I'm just going to make a cut down either side so I can lay this skin back as I get to working along with the knife. Now we're done with the 10 snips. If you've ever cleaned a deer, this is just like cleaning a deer's back strap, except we've got to get this hard outer shell off. So if you'll slide your finger down underneath, hope y'all can see this with a little GoPro, just start working your knife, staying against the skin. Get on the other side here. See, now I can start working that skin back as I keep breaking the meat loose from the skin. I just keep rolling that piece back. Now I'm sure some of y'all are in the camera right now screaming and holler at me. Watch out about the GAR eggs. I don't know if GAR eggs is an old wives' tale or if it's true, but I've heard it enough that I'm gonna believe it. There's an egg sac right in here that's actually kind of hard to hit, believe it or not, as long as you don't go too far down the skin. It looked like it was covered in rib bones to me. I didn't really think I could hit the stomach, but there's supposedly a set of dark eggs in there that are toxic, and you do not want them coming in contact with your meat, otherwise they're toxic to humans. I've heard that enough. Like I said, I'm going to believe it. I don't know if it's true or not. Don't care if it is. We're going to make sure we don't hit those. Alright, now you can see how this skin is starting to roll back. Starting to get a little bloody, probably not YouTube friendly at this point, so kind of may have to shoot ahead. Now once you get that skin rolled back, I'm gonna go ahead and get this other side, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do from there. I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side. Just keep working my fingers underneath that until I can get the skin back and have this guy opened up. Alright, so now what we have is 2 loins on either side. So I'm gonna work my knife down either side of that center spine. This is the part that's very similar to cleaning a deer backstrap, if you've ever done that. Until my knife comes down and I can feel it contacting those belly ribs. It's giving you that protection around those eggs. That's why I think it's kind of hard to hit those eggs, I think. So all I'm doing is just working the meat away from the ribs, away from that center bone, and it'll pop right out. Alright, now I got the meat pretty much worked off of the bone. Go ahead and wash this off. It's actually some really good looking meat. See, you're left with these nice loins off of either side. Looks like awesome white meat. It reminds me a lot of alligator. That's what people say it tastes like. So I think this is going to be really good. We're going to fry some up tonight, and we were going to make fish tacos. So guess what? We're going to have some GAR tacos. Never had it before, never heard of it. Something tells me it's going to taste just fine. Well, that's pretty much how you clean a GAR. I'll take the loin off the other side. You're done. I don't know if there's much else to show here. Again, this is my first time. Hopefully I didn't butcher it up too bad. Looks like I got the majority of the meat. You know, I'll get this figured out better as we go. I've got some really neat ideas how I think I can make a special lure just for catching these. So cleaning was not as hard as I thought. Looks like I've got the right tools. And I've got some that are bigger than this board in some of these rivers. So I can try to get them with bow fishing, or again, I'm gonna try to make a lure where I think I can catch some more. So hopefully these taste good. If they do, and if y'all want to see some more of these type of videos, let me know. You know, this is what I love doing, experimenting, going outdoors. I enjoy the bass fishing, but it's kind of starting to, you know, go on and on and on. I've got so many videos there, but I'm ready to do some more stuff like this. If y'all want to see some odd and different things like that, let me know. All right, all I've done is just trim these up into like fingers. That way they'll lay in tacos good. But I mean, look at that meat. It's white, it looks good, the texture is awesome. I'm pretty excited about this. I think it's gonna taste good, but we're about to find out. You have to excuse the fan, it is burning up hot out here, but pretty simple. I threw all the pieces in a 1 gallon bag. I got some Louisiana fish fry. Just gonna shake it all up, throw them in. Can't get no more simple than this. As far as trying a new meat, we're not big fans of frying, but this is a good way to do it. Now if these wind up tasting good, I have some really good ideas for how I think I'm gonna do the next ones that I get. It'll be a lot more involved, but I think it'll taste delicious. I don't know, we're about to find out. I may never want to eat another one of these again, but my gut feeling says this is gonna be great. Here we go.
Good deal. You got to talk Louisiana, or the Louisiana fish fry don't work. Oh, good deal.
All right, here we are, our first time ever trying GAR. I hope y'all can see that. Pure white, somewhat flaky meat. It's got a firm texture. We're both gonna try it with nothing other than the fish fry on it. That way we can get the full taste of it. I don't know how to describe it, honestly. It doesn't taste like fish at all. It's kind of got the texture of not even chicken. It's
If I had to compare it, it's definitely gator meat.
maybe gator meat,
Oh, yeah,
if you
for
know what
sure.
that's like. So, but it doesn't quite taste like that to me.
Yeah, it's good.
It's not a strong taste. It's white, somewhat flaky meat, but nowhere near as flaky as a fish. It's got a
That's
firmer texture. It's not strong tasting at all. It's good. I mean, it really is.
Juicy,
Mm-hmm.
very juicy.
Not
I
what you
like
think
it.
at all. Try it.
Mhm.
I will definitely be keeping everyone I catch from here on out.
Absolutely.
It's good. All right, we're gonna do something weird. We're gonna make some GAR tacos. Probably a YouTube first. I don't know who else has thought this up. We were already gonna do fish tacos today, but now it's turned into GAR tacos, which, yeah, it's a fish, but it doesn't taste like fish. So let's see how this turns out. All right, here we are. I know this is weird. Tacos and onion rings, right? We do not fry very often. So when we do fry, we love onion rings or sweet potato fries. So we're gonna throw those in no matter what we fry. But she's got the old soft tacos. We keep it pretty simple. Shredded lettuce. Got some chipotle in there. Some mild taco sauce. Hey, let's give these a shot.
I made my sauce with mayonnaise, the
Sriracha.
sriracha mayo, and chipotle.
Yeah, so pretty much Sorreo, if you've ever had that. Sriracha and mayonnaise. Got a little kick to it, a little spice. So we're gonna give these a shot. Tastes fantastic to me. We normally do this with like I said, bass, all kinds of fish. We'll blacken them or we'll just grill them, but this tastes awesome. So if you're thinking about trying GAR, I've been excited about doing this. It tastes every bit as good as I was hoping that it would. Do it. I'm going to be including GAR and some more Catch Clean Cooks in the future. Anything else to say?
I've been looking forward to it. It's very good. Very
Alright,
good.
I get the thumbs up there as well, so it's good. We love it. Thank y'all for watching. Alright, I know I said we were over. I had to come back one more time. I'm serious. Just trying this and ketchup by itself, it is so good. The lighting's horrible. It's light. It's flaky. Just a little bit of firmness and texture to it, but it's perfect. I absolutely love this. Got to try it. Got to try it. Tiffany loves it. I love it. I will be going out specifically targeting just these fish. So do yourself a favor, go get some GAR. See ya.